Good morning, party people. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we're Sean and Tyler. We document our life just with our new baby, with our baby. He's not new anymore, but he is currently playing with a paper plate.
Has been for like 20 minutes.
It has been for like 20 minutes. He has so many toys. That's the one that he wants right now. But yeah, we're gonna just have I think a pretty low-key weekend. I don't think we have actual plans because we've been sick. I'm still congested a little bit, but I'm feeling better. If you missed the last vlog, at the very end, I picked up a little mini drone. This is the DJI Neo. It was like 200 bucks. We're gonna go on a walk. I kind of want to like just play with it a little bit, so I'm gonna do that. But we're gonna get Harrison ready to go on a little walk. We've been up for quite a while. It's what time is it?
Almost 10.
Yeah, almost 10 o'clock. I woke up at 6. So, yeah, we're just gonna have a little. We're gonna go on just get some fresh air, go on a walk because I haven't been outside since Tuesday. Since Monday, I got sick on Tuesday. I went to the gym for Monday. So, yeah, we're gonna get Harrison changed out of his pajamas and then into a onesie. We're gonna go in the stroller and we're gonna go have a good time. Hey, buddy. Hey, dude. Yeah, if you missed it, like this is the first time like our whole house has been sick because Harrison was sick first. I think we just had a cold. I got sick second. I think I got the sickest. Tyler was like just not feeling well, but he didn't get too. He was congested, but like he didn't feel too bad. Like he was like sick for like less than a day. I have been sick since Tuesday. It's currently Saturday. So, all right, let's see what we get up to. We describe our things with Harrison as stations. So currently we're on the walk station. And then it's bottle station, and then it's nap station again. I'm living him and Tyler's like daily life right now.
Typically, especially because the weather has been nicer, his first wake window, like after he wakes up from his first nap.
Second wake window.
Or his second wake window, yeah. After he wakes up from his first nap, and bottle, we move into walking. And we'll walk for like an hour or so. Up until like the next window, and then we'll get home and I'll feed him and nap him again, and then that's our walk for the day.
And then when he naps, he acts like he's like worn out from it, or when he like walks, it's like he did the work. It's also come to Tyler's attention that Dutch Brothers has the cookie butter lattes back, and if you've been here for a little while, Tyler will tear up a cookie butter latte.
But especially Dutch Brothers one in general is the best one, and I saw on Instagram today that it was back, and so I want to go get me one at some point today. Go figure. But I will do that at some point. So maybe after Harrison's next vlog, I could do that. And
yeah.
Okay, so if you've been a long time watcher of the vlog, you may or may not remember that I was a huge fan of the Dutch Bros cookie butter latte. I didn't realize that it was a fall seasonal drink, and so they took it away last year, and I was like sad. And the barista that I was talking to about it was like, yeah, people didn't like, because I don't really correlate cookie butter as being like a fall thing, I guess, but they brought it back. I saw it today on Instagram, and I just had to go get it. I wanted it. It's like, just try it. If you haven't tried it, if you have a Dutch Bros near you, the iced cookie butter latte, it's so good.
Tyler just went out for a run. My head still hurts. I don't feel quite 100% yet. But I am starting to get some kind of an appetite back. Harrison is napping. We use the app called Huckleberry to track like all of our bottles and stuff. But we recently started using it to track sleep. And what it does is it will give you a like sweet spot for tracking sleep. So it's like you just log. We started it the day we brought him home from the hospital. And like, so pretty much every time we change a diaper, we're pretty good about logging it. Sometimes we forget to log diapers, but anytime we log a bottle, we put it in there. And the whole point, or we have to give him medicine for any reason, is so like the other parent can like pick it up and like can open the app and see like, oh, he hasn't eaten in 2 hours, or you know, stuff like that. Anyway, it has a feature for tracking sleep, and I think if you pay for the app, which we do, it will give you it once you log sleep for like a few days, it will start to give you recommendations. And we weren't good about logging sleep, but we started like really doing it like last weekend. It has changed the game for us. It this sounds like an ad. It's not. But it gives us time that it thinks based on how he has been sleeping that his like next nap is, and it is accurate down to like the minute sometimes. Like for example, it said that his sweet spot was 4:30 for the snap. We laid him down. We're trying to lay him down drowsy but awake. We're trying to like put down an awake baby because that just creates better sleep habits. He was like kind of playing around and like making his little noises. At 4:30, he rolled over and went to sleep. And this is the last nap. He goes to bed about 7:30ish. So this nap, it's probably gonna be on the shorter side because his last nap was pretty long. And the goal is of this like last nap is just to like kind of just break up the wake window, because if he sleeps for 20-30 minutes, that's good, because we just need to get, then when he wakes up, he's just up for a couple hours, we give him a bottle and he's to bed. Anyway, yeah, like I said, I have kind of an appetite coming back, so I'm gonna make myself something to eat. Saturdays, Tyler's out for a run. Saturdays, I don't cook on Saturday. That's what it's always been a thing of mine. I cook between us. Like I usually cook. I usually cook most nights a week. I haven't lately, and definitely not this week because I've been sick. But Saturdays, we always like kind of fend for ourselves. It's kind of one of those nights I get to turn my brain off, not do anything. Or if we do eat out, it's usually on Saturday, but we ordered in on Thursday because I wasn't feeling good, so Tyler just ordered Italian food in, and then I like ate a little bit of something, and it was like enough because I hadn't eaten in like 2 days at that point, so it was like good enough to like keep me full, but like I didn't enjoy it. I feel fine. My voice isn't back, and I'm still congested and coughing. I have a cough today, which I hadn't had a cough the whole time, but I am making these cheese curds from Trader Joe's. These are so good, and these chicken strips from Real Good Foods. They're high protein, so a serving is like 21 grams of protein and 3 net carbs. I don't track carbs. I do kind of track protein. I don't get nearly as much protein as I should, but enough to where I track it enough to like, oh yeah, I eat about this much protein every day. But these are really good. So, and a serving is only 120 calories. Like I said, 21 grams of protein. That's the vibe today, I think. And then kind of the last wake window. Usually Saturdays we do a lot. We didn't today. The only thing we really did together was that walk. Okay, it's sometime later, like 15 minutes maybe. My chicken strips and cheese curds are done. I cooked the cheese curds a little long because they started to explode in there. Life hack for air fryers. Everyone knows this. But remember a few years ago, like those little silicone things for the air fryer that went like viral and everyone had them because they make cleaning easier? Get rid of them. Because I think it makes your air fryer less effective. The whole point is that the food circulates, the air circulates around the food, and that is what makes them crispy. I find when we use them, our food's not as crispy. I find I'm also dehydrated today. I don't know why. I can't quench my thirst. So chugging some water back. Tyler is still running, and Harrison has now been asleep for a grand total of 27 minutes. I will say one of the things that inspires me the most about my husband is his ability to just get up from like a state of rest. Like we were watching the Biggest Loser documentary. Maybe that inspired him, even though whatever. To like anyway be in a state of rest and be like, or after dealing with something like stressful, like putting Harrison, it wasn't really that stressful, but anyway, from going from any state, be like, I'm gonna go run 5 miles. I'm like, okay, that's inspiring. Like I wish what was wrong with him was wrong with me, because I can't do that. I don't think I've run 5 miles like at once ever. I've run like a few 5Ks, but I've never just gone outside and be like, I'm gonna run 5 miles. That's not who I am as a person. My form of exercise of choice is I love the Peloton bike, and then last year I got into like weightlifting. I don't know, you guys, can you tell? I'm feeling a little goofy, but I enjoyed like strength training, but when I get busy or am tired, the first thing I cut is fitness. I don't enjoy it as much as like Tyler does, but I think the difference, we talk about it all the time with him, is he started getting active when he was like a kid. And so it's always been a part of his routine, whereas I was a sedentary child and I did not really care about what I ate or fitness until I was like in college, or even like a little after college is when I really got into it. So that's the difference. But also, it's just not for some people, and I do it. I only run if someone's chasing me. So, and even then, I think about it. It's what one of our friends tells us all the time.
Okay, I'm tapping in to say hi real quick. I just ran 4 miles. It was not that great. I was hot and I like almost felt lightheaded, but did it nonetheless. Cut myself off at 4. Traveling this coming week, I was telling Sean, I was like, I think I'm only gonna be able to work out one time because I'll go to the gym Tuesday, but and I was like, oh, I don't think I'll really be doing much working out for almost a week. And Sean was like, you'll be okay. But and maybe that'll be like a nice little break, like a small break reset for my body. But I'm gonna go shower now, and I just wanted to check in with y'all. Brain's not working. Hello, people. It is currently 11 a.m. Harrison is napping. I'm leaving for the gym in about an hour. I'm doing a strength class, so it's just weightlifting the whole time. Sean is coming by. Yeah, free me. No.
I feel like crap. I feel fine like during the day, but I'm struggling to wake up. Harrison did not sleep well last night. He's still like coughing. I'm gonna make breakfast for myself and try to hydrate. I don't know. Nights have been like hard. Like I've had trouble sleeping at night lately. My insomnia hours are back. When I was like so tired when Harrison was first born, no problem going to sleep.
I think it's also been where you maybe haven't felt the best and stuff, because I can just tell, like, in general, I guess, that Sean is more like Sean's usually fine getting up at the night feeds because he's more of like the night owl, but I think he's struggled the past couple of days with it, or when it's been his turn, because we alternate. If you all don't know, we alternate each night. So like we switch, whoever did the night before doesn't do the next night, whatever. So last night was Sean's night. This night will be my night. But Sean usually does fine with the night feeds because he's more of a night person. I am, like, my whole life, I think I've said before, I've been like a lay down at 10 or 11, get up at 7 person. But yeah, Harrison is still napping. We would love to do that. Harrison is still napping. I'm gonna go to the gym. Once I get back from the gym, we're gonna run to the grocery store. We need to get a few little things. We are leaving for our trip this week, so we don't need that much, but just like a couple of snacks and bread and things.
I'm trying to use the groceries we have.
And things like that. And then I want one of those cookie butter lattes again. I've been thinking about it since I got it yesterday, so I told Sean, I was like, maybe, like, I'm like, oh, we could go to the Kroger over near there, and then I could get one of those. They're so good. If any of you all try them, or try it, let me know. Because I posted it on my story yesterday, and like I actually had like quite a few people respond and be like, oh, like that are in Louisville, and be like, where is this at? Like I didn't know that this was here or whatever. Because it is new. We just recently got Dutch Bros. You want to tell them what you're making?
Okay, so breakfast. I'm having these eggs. Again, trying to use our groceries before we leave. Eggs. I might make it into like a wrap situation. Use these steak bites we bought from Costco. These are so good. Someone asked what I thought about them. I like them. I'm gonna do 3 eggs and a thing of steak bites. That's like 40 grams of protein, like right there. And I'm probably gonna have a protein shake. That's 70 grams of protein for breakfast. Okay. All right. And then, yeah, I'm just trying to use our groceries. That's breakfast. I don't know why I woke up feeling breakfasty, but then sometimes I like make eggs, and by the time I'm like done cooking them, I remember like sometimes eggs disgust me, and I just like don't want them anymore. So, yeah. Oops, nope. The trick to eggs is low and slow. Everyone knows that. Our afternoon nap just didn't happen today, did it?
He's not like fussy though.
No.
So that's good.
Yeah, he took a 20-minute nap, or it was like a 15-minute nap, but he's not screaming. So we're gonna go to the grocery store and get Tyler another coffee. We were watching PJ and Thomas's new vlog, and Harrison, why aren't you sleeping? He's also eating a little less today. I think we've been in the middle of a growth spurt for so long. Like he was doing like 40 ounces a day or more for like a week there. Also, he was sick, and so he made me comfort feeding, and so it looks like he's gonna be back in the 30s today, which I was a little stressed, but he's clearly growing well. But yeah, he's been eating a lot, and so our doctor said to introduce like food to him because he's eating so much he's taking so much formula. But he took some today, like pretty well. But I think he saw his like the tongue thrust, like reflex, and that's working its way out, and so he's just a little apprehensive to baby food and purees, and he just threw up on himself.
Got my cookie butter latte. Yep.
Better or worse than yesterday's?
About as good. Same as good.
We're about to get Harrison into the store. I think I'm gonna wear him in. We don't need that many things because we are traveling, and we actually planned our meals for the week, so most of what we are eating this week is stuff we already have, so it's just really snacks and some produce, what we need. So, off we go. I can't see it, it's over your arm. Look at that. You got a cat. He tried these this morning with Harrison and he tore it up. It's the first solid he really liked. Okay, party people, we're back home. Tyler's trying to put Harrison down for a nap right now. He started falling asleep in the car. He skipped his like 1 o'clock nap, or he's napped for like 15 minutes, and then we just left him. He woke up, we just left, went to the store, so he's giving him the bottle. So he started falling asleep in the car, and we're trying to get him to take a full nap now. I hope this one will be like a long one, and then he may have one more, depending on how long this is, before bedtime. But Sunday is also bath night, so we're gonna try that. I'll show you what we got at the grocery store. We spent a total of $125 something and some change, which is crazy because we got less groceries, but we bought more like miscellaneous stuff and like cleaning supplies and stuff like that this time. So in the health department, I got this cough syrup because I've had a cough for like the last week, and it's kept me up at night. It's cherry flavor, which I hate cherry flavored medicine. I should have looked, but oh well. And then just some cough drops. I actually can't take a cough drop right now because I have a temporary crown in the back and I can't have anything like sticky or chewy. And once you like suck on a cough drop long enough, it gets, I don't know, I worry it will just pull the temporary crown out, and I have a temporary crown for a few weeks, which I have to think about because we have a road trip coming up, and I'm always like a candy person on a road trip, and I have to be careful about that. And then we needed some new deodorant. We used the Dove for Men with aluminum. These toilet bowl gel things, love them. Might be placebo effect, but I really like it. This is like our favorite all-purpose cleaner. It smells clean. That's the best way I can put it. We got Harrison this onesie. I didn't know, like our Kroger we usually go to doesn't sell baby clothes, but this one had like a full clothes section. This has a cat, an orange cat reading a book. And as you guys know, we have an orange cat, and Harrison is in love with that orange cat right now. He's like obsessed with him for some reason. But yeah, we mostly just needed like a restock. This wasn't a full grocery trip. So we restocked our produce. I got some strawberries, a loaf of bread, some bananas. This is my favorite cold brew right now. I've been on a cold brew kick. I like my cold brew like dark, like unsweetened. I'll throw a little bit of cream in it. This, you guys know, we love our Kinder seasoning. So this buttery steakhouse seasoning is so, so good. We've had a few people, because we use Kinder's like everything, like their seasonings, their sauces, and we love the teriyaki sauce. I think I'm making like a teriyaki chicken for dinner tonight. And more than a handful of you have told us that you have started buying Kinder seasonings and their teriyaki sauce specifically because of us. And that's crazy. I don't know. That's, yeah. We got some more baby food. So we gave Harrison this pear and cashew butter one this morning. He still has the tongue thrust thing. If you don't know, some people, they don't know that much about babies. I didn't know this, but babies up until about 6 months have a reflex called tongue thrust, which is when something goes in their mouth, they like try to push it out with their tongue, and so that makes it hard for them to do spoons and solids before 6 months. Harrison drinks a ton of formula, like probably more than he should. Even though it's really hard to overfeed a baby because babies will stop themselves, but he's over like where he needs to be every day, which is a good problem to have. When he was a brand new baby, we had trouble getting him to gain weight at the beginning, and he wasn't drinking enough or eating enough. Not a problem, but he still has that tongue thrust, and some of that, if you guys remember, he was born 3.5 weeks early, and so technically his corrected age is only 5 months right now,
and the tongue thrust goes away around month 6. So a lot of times when pediatricians measure milestones, they'll measure on corrected age because he was born 3 weeks before his due date. So technically, he's almost a month behind on that, but he's cleared all his milestones ahead of time. So I don't know. But anyway, we gave him some of this morning, and he really liked it. He's liked almost everything we've given him. But it's like the active eating he hasn't really liked. Someone recommended, to try, your finger. That's helped a little bit, but sometimes he's just not in the mood, and that's okay. But right now, it's more for like practice than it is for nutrition. So that's just, yeah. Got him some mangoes and then some apple, pea, and kiwi. The pear one has been his favorite. And then he's really liked green beans, which all babies like green beans, I heard. And then he's really liked butternut squash. He loved the butternut squash. He didn't really care for pumpkin. And frankly, it was like red almost, and it got everywhere. Which that's part of it too. Babies are messy eaters. They're learning how to eat. That's part of it. And we want him to like explore it and like play with it a little bit because that's how they learn. That one was hard to like watch him get red food everywhere. Just full stop. This oat milk, this is Tyler's oat milk of choice. I don't like oat milk myself. Some grapes. I've been hearing more of you guys are trying popcorners, which is great news. They should sponsor us for real, but Tyler loves them. I like them. Someone commented and said they didn't like the texture. That's fair. I think I prefer like regular popcorn, but this doesn't get stuck in your teeth like regular popcorn does. So that's why I kind of like this one. And then I got some drumsticks, just like my like little dessert I have every night. I grabbed some coffee creamer. Yeah, some coffee creamer. This is my coffee creamer of choice. I don't know if I needed it. We try to only buy stuff that would either be good through the week or like we know we're gonna get rid of through the week. And then just some Yasso bars. These are Greek yogurt ice cream bars. We got a case of water. We use like bottled water for like formula and stuff. Even though our tap water is pretty clean, sometimes you just don't know. And obviously we're traveling, so we'll travel with quite a bit of it. And then I got this. This will kind of blow our budget. This arm bar for his stroller. Did he go sleep? Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Hopefully he stays there. The one in his stroller right now has been through it, to put it lightly. It is hanging on by a literal thread. So we got him just a new like arm bar just to keep him entertained in the car. So yeah, I'm gonna put this on his thing. That's our grocery haul. Harrison's asleep, and we're gonna hang out until he wakes up, and then we'll continue our Sunday. We're not going to my mom's house today because I don't feel good. So I feel better during the day, but my nights have been off, and yeah, it's just don't want to risk it. So
Nowadays.
this nap was also only 20 minutes.
Say I'm just hanging out today, guys. He's not in a bad mood. He just wants to hang out.
Harrison, king of not napping. His next nap is supposedly in like 30 minutes. Do you know that? Is your next nap is in 30 minutes? Did you know you have 30 minutes? Is it your last one before bed? But he's being fine. Like usually when he doesn't nap, he is a little terrorist. Today's okay. Okay, so it's dinner time. I'm making dinner right now. Tyler and Harrison are sitting on the porch. Just woke up from a nap. He took a 30-minute nap this time. So not a great nap day. He probably slept about 2.5 hours total through the day. Not quite enough. Oops. That's not quite enough. Hopefully that means he sleeps a little better tonight. That shot's a little overblown. But I'm making chicken teriyaki for dinner, so Tyler requested. So what I'm going to do, I took 2 chicken breasts. I seasoned them. I'll show you what I seasoned them with. I haven't cooked on the vlog in a long time. I used to do it all the time, but then I don't cook that often anymore. I don't particularly enjoy it, but I do think sometimes I'm good at it, and people tell me I'm good at it when I cook for them. It's just, I don't know, it's the process I don't like. But I do like enjoy cooking for my family, I guess, as in Tyler and Harrison one day. And I think as Harrison gets older, I want to like introduce him to cooking when he's like younger, and like hopefully like he like grows to enjoy it, because I don't. Anyway, so I'm making this chicken teriyaki. I took 2 chicken breasts, I seasoned them up, and I seasoned them with garlic powder, onion powder. This Kinder's buttery garlic and herb is like the main seasoning on it, which I don't even know what's in this. Sea salt, cane sugar, dehydrated garlic, spices, just spices. Yeah, it's pretty much onion and garlic powder, lemon juice powder, chili pepper, lemon peel. Yeah, lots of stuff. But It gives it a good flavor. This is like one of my favorite ones in there. I love the buttery steakhouse. Didn't use it for this one. And then the Kinder's dipping sauce, I like lathered it in the sweet sesame teriyaki, and I love the way this smells as it cooks. It makes it smell like a hibachi restaurant, kind of. I don't know. It's a weird way. But of all of the teriyaki sauces we've tried, the Kinder's ones are our favorite. And then, yeah, once it cooks, the chicken's cooked about a little more than halfway, or enough to, like, not to kill anybody, so I cut off all the weird pieces. Chicken kind of grosses me out sometimes, like, I'm not gonna lie. And obviously, when you touch raw meat, wash your hands, disinfect before you touch anything else. But I'm gonna use the Trader Joe's chicken fried rice to, like, for the rice, 'cause I don't feel like pulling out, like, our rice cooker. And hopefully I can do this, like, all in one pan is the goal. And this adds, like, I don't know, I wouldn't say it adds vegetables, but it does add some. And yeah, pretty light option, and we might have some left to put up for lunch tomorrow. But like I said, we're trying to use everything that's in our fridge before the week is out. But I'll show you what it looks like as it cooks. So yeah, a generous amount of seasoning and dipping salt and marinade on it. I think my problem with cooking sometimes is I don't have like the foresight to do it as well as I can. Like, obviously this would taste better if I let the chicken marinate in teriyaki sauce and seasonings all day, but I didn't. I just started cooking like 15 minutes ago, so oh well. If I had time to edit a TikTok and start and transfer footage for the vlog tomorrow, I'll still have to edit that vlog tonight. And we hit 7,000 on TikTok, so this is our plug that we do in every video. If you don't follow us on our other socials, we're trying to ramp them up. So we have a joint. So this YouTube channel is like our bread and butter. We upload twice a week, and we love it. But we started a TikTok that we post on. We've done every day for like several weeks now. We post something every day. And we post some of them to YouTube Shorts. So if you don't have TikTok, you're not really missing anything. The big ones we post here too. But it's at Sean and Tyler Bond. We just hit 7,000 followers on there today. So as of like this week, we now have more followers on TikTok than we do on YouTube. But they're weighted differently. I think TikTok's followers are a lot easier to get than YouTube subscribers. Because of the commitments, I think, is different. And then we have an Instagram account that we don't post on that often, but it's also at Sean and Tyler Bond, but we're going to try to start posting more often on. So more ways to follow us in our little family. But all right, I'm going to let dinner cook.